Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with another Across the Timeways card review, and yes, we only have one card to review, but it is the Druid Fabled Legendary, and it gives you some actually useful locations, unlike some of the stuff we've been seeing, and not only that, you can make them pretty darn broken. This card looks pretty insane, so we're gonna do a full deep dive on this one card, and you wanna win this card or any of the other cards from this expansion, we are giving away 2 regular pre-orders and 3 mega bundles out of my pocket to enter that giveaway. Like and comment in the video, link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel every 1,000 subs. Yes, I should remember this by now. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, make me go baroque. So we have a new card here in Druid, a Fabled Legendary, a very similar character that we've seen before in Hearthstone, although not a Naga now. Wasn't she a Naga? I don't remember. I feel like she was. Regardless, we have Lady Azshara, a 5-mana 5/5 Fabled Legendary. So again, Fabled means you get 2 other cards to go with this. They all go into your deck when you build it. So you'll have 3 of 30 cards built right away. So it's pretty free to play friendly, type of deal, which is nice. We'll talk about the other cards in a sec. So yeah, that's how it works. But if you take one of those cards out, all of them come out. So you have to put all of them or nothing. Anyways, enough of that. It says choose one. Empower Zin-Azshari or the Well of Eternity. The other gets destroyed. So my assumption with this, by the way, is that if you have Fandral up, that I'm hoping you just get both of these. And Fandral's still in the core set, right? Like, you're not realistically doing this. Like, let's just be real. But I want to put that out there, that could be a thing. So what exactly is Zin-Azshari and the Well of Eternity? Well, they're both locations, and starting off we have Zin-Azshari, a 4-mana location with 3 durability. So this you can just play as is, starting in your deck, where it has summon a copy of a friendly minion. So that's pretty decent, right? Again, we've seen that a lot with the whole Elise thing right now, right? That's pretty good. This is another thing for Alonius Druid. Oh no, but I guess you could copy starships or whatever. But yeah, we know that's really solid, and it's not setting its stats to anything specific. So if it's a really large minion, like an Ultra Gigasaur, you're getting another one. However, if you empower this, it will get even better, where you summon a copy of a friendly minion with its stats doubled. Your Ultra Gigasaur is like an Ultra Super Duper Gigasaur. It would be gigumongous, although I feel like this isn't super relevant. At least I just keep thinking like, starships or Alonius. Who cares about the stats? But a big taunt, or you somehow get a charge minion, something like that, that could be really impactful. Like, they have the whole hand buff, like really expensive 9-mana elusive minion. That minion, that card's waiting to take off at some point, and a card like this could help out. However, if you don't pick this one as your location to, make better, it will be destroyed. So if it's on the board, it's gone. I'm assuming if it's in your hand or in your deck, it's blown up. What's the other one we can pick? Well, we have the Well of Eternity, also 4 mana, also has 3 durability, where you fill your hand with random temporary spells. So was that like Solarium? What was the mage card? Didn't it do something very similar? I can't remember that. Not Solarium. That's the Warlock. Evocation or whatever. I can't remember the name of it exactly, but it was really good. You get that effect 3 different times. It is so much value and spell stuff you can do, possibly fill your hand. However, you can make this better, significantly better. I feel like more than the other one, where you will fill your hand with random temporary spells they cast twice. So you get a fireball, that'll deal 12. You get, you know, whatever damage things, it'll go twice. And again, 3 durability, you get to do this 3 different times. So as somebody who loves value, I definitely appreciate that. But again, that just seems pretty darn crazy. And both of these locations are pretty flexible. You could just choose to never play Lady Azshara, never empower these, and just use both of them for their pretty decent effects. They're good cards, in my opinion, on their own. Like, as standalone cards, they're pretty good. And then Lady Azshara can make them better, or I feel like Lady Azshara could be the worst part. Honestly, I feel like she really is the worst part of this whole package, where I just really kind of want to have both locations going and copy something and get spells and do all of that. Like, do I care about double stats? Probably not a ton. But yeah, getting the double cast, that could be really nice on the Well of Eternity. So it'll be really interesting to see what this one plays out, but really flexible card. The flavor is amazing on this thing. Look at like all the assets they've had to make for these Fabled cards is pretty impressive, which is again, really cool. How do I rate this thing in standard? Like, there's so much going on with it, a ton of value. I mean, just because you can copy a minion, this is automatically a playable card, in my opinion. Like, this is going to see some play, whether it's Alonius, Druid, or whatever. This card will see play, in my opinion. It's going to. It's just, is it a 3 or 4 or 5-star card? I'm leaning towards a 4 that, you know, this isn't slotted to like aggressive decks. I don't know if you play this in Imbue, although getting a bunch more nature spells, like that could really help that deck out. You could copy a golem, double its stats. Like, there's so many possibilities with this card, right? There just really is. So I think I'm gonna give it a 5. I really do. I don't know where it's like busted or broken or whatever, but these locations on their own are not bad whatsoever. And then you can kind of build around them and do some really good stuff that, yeah, I think this is a 5-star standard card. Like, these Fabled cards seem really good. All of them so far have seen at least playable, if not really strong. They're giving me like Colossal and Titan vibes in how like they could be really impactful in the game right now. And I like that we're getting them in the last expansion of the year, so hopefully they don't wear out their welcome if they are as strong as they feel like they might be, right? They'll be in standard the least amount of time possible. But yeah, I'll give it a 5 in standard. In wild, I feel like it's probably not a thing, like copying and all that. I don't think you care. I don't think you care about spells, and there's so many bad spells you can get in wild. I can't imagine this is fast enough worth playing. So it's crazy that it could be like, to me, a 5 in standard, but probably see 0 play in wild unless you really want that copy location. That's the one I would look out for wild. But even there, I'll probably give it a 2, that it's like a fringe kind of option that you might consider maybe in your Renathal deck. Like, I could see it, like I could see it slotting in maybe into some niche decks, but overall this just feels like a standard powerhouse type of card, and I love it. I love it. I love the artwork on the card. I'm really a fan of the Fabled card so far, if you can't tell. And oh, by the way, I'm gonna be revealing a Shaman Fabled Legendary next week, so stay tuned. We'll do it like a normal review, but we're gonna be revealing it, so that's gonna be really fun. So yeah, 5-star Druid card in standard, 2 in wild, and there'll be one more Druid review, whatever, later tonight. Stay tuned for that, or watch it Saturday morning or whatever. Lots of cards left, but the legendaries are out of the way, and Druid got 2 pretty good ones, I gotta say. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.